Hey guys, what's going on? It's Troy back with another video, and in today's video we're going to discuss more facts on vibe rides, okay? And this is really going to be directed towards the drivers. There might be a little bit of things in here for the customers as well, but it's going to be mainly towards the drivers and all the things that you may need to know to get you started and just to answer some questions that you may have. I am an independent TSA and / a independent representative for Vibe Rides. Vibe Rides is actually another vertical, another product, another service under the umbrella of iBoomerang. Now, if you don't know what iBoomerang is, just click on the video link above. It'll pop up. Take a look at that. You'll find out what iBoomerang is. But Vibe Rides, being a part of iBoomerang, it's its own separate entity, right? It's its own business. So in order to download Vibe Rides, the actual driver app, because there's a driver app and then there's a rider app. But for the driver app, you need an Android 6.0 or newer, or you need an iPhone 9.0 or newer. You're gonna need at least 2 gigs of space. Android, you're gonna use the Google Play Store. And if you have Apple, you're going to go to the Apple Store. Now, the app right now is definitely under construction, and they're doing daily and weekly updates to this app. So making sure that it always stays up to date is a good idea to probably delete the app, reinstall the app, or to literally click on the 3 bars to make sure and see what the latest version of the app that you have. So if you're on the app, you turn the app on, and at the top left there's 3 bars. You click the 3 bars and you'll see what version you have. To know what the latest versions are, you can actually go to the Facebook channel, which I'll link below, for Vibe Rides, so you can actually see and be updated on what the latest version of the app. So the drive for Vibe is actually free, but you have to pay for 2 things. You actually have to pay for your background check, and that varies from state to state. And you're gonna have to pay for your 19-point inspection for your car. So the actual cost for background checks is about $33. But like I said, it might vary wherever you are. And plus, you got taxes on top of that. But this money, remember, this money does not go to Vibe Rides at all. This is going to the state. This is going to the company that's doing the actual background checks. Okay? So Vibe does not make any money off of that. But it needs to have their background check to make sure you're eligible to drive for Vibe Rides. Background checks can take up to about 5 days, and Vibe Rides wants to help you get through that process. Be sure to stay into the end of the video, because at the end of this video, I'm going to get into the part where you're going to be able to recover the cost that you spent to actually join and be a part of Vibe Rides. There's a promotion at the end of this video, so stay tuned. In the meantime, could you hit the subscribe button below, hit that bell for notifications, and I appreciate the support. So back to the video. The markets that we're currently open in is Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas. You got Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Miami, you got Orlando, and Tampa, Florida. And be sure that the pictures are absolutely clear. I mean, if you can barely see it right, think about the person that's going to look at it, right? You're going to make sure that those pictures are as best as you can get it before you send them in. Now, when you go to do the 19-point inspection, you're going to have the right paperwork. It's going to be a Vibe Rides inspection form. That's what you're going to need. It has to be done by a certified mechanic. So the ways you can get the form, you can actually download them, or you can email a company and they can send them to you. If you go to viberides.com, there's a lot of support tabs and things. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's tons of information there for you to look around, look through. But this is just me giving it to you faster so you can get a better understanding. Because Vibe Rides have a partnership with 3 different brands that allow you to get a 19-point inspection for $16.99 plus the taxes. So basically $17 you can get the 19-point inspection done through Vibe Rides. These dealers already know, and they're already looking for the Vibe Rides forms to proceed with helping all the drivers out. The names of the 3 companies are Tire Kingdom, NTB Tire and Services Center, and we have Merchants Tire and Auto Centers. Now, these companies are all spread out through Texas and Florida, so you can find them. The only cars that are exempt from the 19-point inspections are the cars that are bought in 2019 and 2020 and they were already inspected. So you can use that information to put on your forms. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your forms from Vibe Rides. You have to bring that car to have that 19 inspection done on that car that was in your driver profile. Now right now we're gonna discuss some of the money. We're gonna talk about how you get paid and things like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the disclaimer up right now. So this is our disclaimer, guys. You know, we can't make any promises. We can't guarantee any money. I can't guarantee, we can't guarantee whether you're going to go out and do the work or not. So this is all based on that person's efforts, whether they're going to drive for Vibe Rides or not, and how often they're going to be doing it. So it's all up to the driver. So that's our disclaimer, guys. So this is how the driver's pay is split up, right? So every time there's a ride, the money goes multiple different directions. There's taxes and fees, and then the driver needs to get paid, and then the company needs to get paid, right? So the money is being split up in 4 different directions. So we have the technology platform fee. We got the sales tax fee, airport fees, and venue fees. And then the driver gets 75% of the time spent and the mileage on that ride. And then on top of that, 12% of that ride goes to the company too. So you got up to 75% for the driver, 12% to the company, and you got the rest going to taxes and things of that nature. So what is the technology fee for? This goes to pay for the cost to maintain, update, improve, continuously build the app. And those people need to get paid, of course. So they're going to be taking a small portion out of each ride to go towards keeping the platform up and running and getting better. Now, as for sales tax and airport fees and possibly venue fees, you know, the city and state, wherever we are, they got to get paid. We already know Uncle Sam's going to take their part. So the state tax is paid. And then also you got the airports. Airports collect a fee every time a rideshare company enters the premises. The company also reimburses you on tolls. So if there's any tolls that you have to go through, the company will reimburse you for all the tolls that are paid. Now, of course, all of the tips go to the driver 100%. The driver gets paid off the mileage and the time that they did for each ride. There's going to be a part 2 to this video where I will show you what's going on with how to get paid. There's an online wallet that you're going to be creating, and we're going to dig into that on the next video. So click the link above for part 2 of this video. Now remember, after your first 50 rides, a driver is qualified to earn 75% of the ride. Now before that, for the first 50, you're actually going to be making 70% of the ride. So, and this is a monthly thing. So at the beginning of every month, you're making 70% of your ride up until you hit 50, and then 51 rides and on, you're making 75%. Just keep that in mind. So on Vibe Rides, for now, you get paid weekly from Friday to Friday, from 4 a.m. to 3:59 a.m. to the following Friday. And the money would drop into your account on Tuesday. Vibe Rides through iBoomerang is just different, and we don't pay the same way as Uber and Lyft does. We actually give out 87% of the income made from Vibe Rides back to the field. So thanks for making it towards the end of this video, and as promised, I'm going to give you some information on how you can offset the earlier prices when you first get started at Vibe Rides. Now see, Vibe Rides, like I said before, is free to drive for, but you have to pay for your own background check, and you have to pay for your own 19-point inspection. But the company created an incentive. You see, right now, you're able to do 5 rides, and after your first 5 rides, the company's going to give you a $50 bonus. What's the reason for the $50 bonus? The reason for the $50 bonus is to offset those prices that you had to pay in the beginning. And it's basically a thank you from the company saying, we appreciate you. Here's $50 for doing your first 5 rides, and welcome to Vibe Rides. And also for the month of April, it's possible that it can get extended, but we don't know yet. But for the month of April right now, after your first 25 rides as a Vibe Ride driver, the company actually has a promo going on where they're going to give you Vibe gear for free. So they're going to send you like mugs, tumblers, t-shirts. They're going to send you a cap and some other items as a Vibe Rides gift to you saying thank you. The company also have promotions and everything for customers to make sure that the customers are downloading the app and actually utilizing your services as a Vibe Rides driver. So we'll get into that in another video as well. So you can click that link above that just popped up as well for just for the riders only. That's what the incentive riders get for using Vibe Rides. Now with Vibe Rides, there's multiple ways to get paid, not just one. And we're going to take care of that information in the next video. You got to drive for yourself and that's it, which is the linear income. You trade the time for the amount of rides that you do. Or you can actually refer other drivers, and when those drivers drive, you can make money as well. So we're going to get more into that in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. If you're a driver, and you made it this far, you might want to click some of the links. I got some information for you below, and let's get you started. Let's get you ready to go in Florida and or Texas, if these are the major cities that you're in, being Houston, Dallas, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. Those are the marketplaces that we're opening right now. If you are a driver in those areas and right now and you want to get registered and started, we can get you on the road. Now, if you're in another city right now, we will be coming to a city near you, but it's going to take some time. But I'm going to put a link below also for those who are interested and are not in those cities yet. You can actually click that link, and I'm going to give you a code that you can put down as the TSA number. So you can actually use that. I'll be referring you and they'll give you information. You basically be put on a waiting list for Vibe Rides. So once it hits that area, the company knows that you're interested and they're going to make sure that they inform you that it's here now and whatever location you're located in. You can message me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can message me in the description below. If you have any questions at all, definitely put it in the comment section below. I'm going to gather up as many questions as I can, and I'm going to make another video so I can make sure you understand exactly what's going on. I also have a number down below there so you can call me if you need to. For those of you who are watching this and they do not want to drive, but they do want to use a new platform outside of Uber and Lyft, I'm going to put a code in there for you down below in the description so you can actually use the platform in those two states that we're located in, being Florida and Texas, and those 6 cities that we're located in. So definitely check that out in the description below. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching and everything. Thanks for your support. If you haven't already, please click that like button and hit that bell for notifications. Leave your comments below, and we will see you in part 2. Until next time.